Thanks for tuning in to the KRVN Sports Podcast page, your home for all of the local broadcasts produced by KRVN Sports. This page and the playback is brought to you by Hoegemeyer Hybrids, raising the bar on yield performance. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen. UNK football program continues to work its way through their spring workouts. This past weekend, they went up to Sioux Falls and took on the University of Sioux Falls in a scrimmage. And overall, head coach Ryan Hild felt it was a step forward for the Lopers.
I really enjoyed it. It was a good competition against a good football program. We did a lot of really good things, and then we left a lot on the table. I did a statistical analysis on offense. Our first down production was 8.1 yards per play. Our second down was about 9 point plus per play, 0 turnovers, which was really good. We just had about 7 plays that were, in the volleyball term, unforced errors, that they didn't do anything. We just didn't execute how we needed to. And that would have, if you were looking at it from a game perspective, would have changed everything. But we kept it simple on offense, and there was a lot of really good things. Defensively, we really did well stopping the run. They hit us on a few passes. We were really thin at the end going into the game in terms of guys with experience. I think I added up, Jason, we had 12 to 14 either starters or guys that would be major contributors that stayed at home, whether it's injuries or ineligibilities. So we got a chance to see a lot of younger kids and kids that, some walk-on kids and stuff to see what they could do. But overall, for the most part, most guys got in. And it was very competitive, and we did a lot of good things, but we have a lot of things to fix. That was their last practice. We still have 5 more, which excites me even more.
Yeah, I wondered, in watching that on Huddle, if you guys were on the same schedule spring-wise. So for you to go up there and play like you did then against those guys, that's got to show you something.
Well, yeah, I mean, we had a lot of newcomers that played, especially at the skill spots. It's good to get Cole Lutke back. We lost him early last year. He played both ways for us, and he's really talented. And some of our newcomers did really, really well. And the thing about it is you had referees. It felt like a game, Jason, at a lot of the moments in it. Now, it was really windy up there. I didn't realize how windy it got up there, but it was really windy. But our guys handled it well, because we'll get wind in the MIAA, especially going down into Kansas. So overall, there's things we would like to have had back, but we got out of it relatively healthy. And then now the guys that are ineligible can play, continue to practice, and then they'll be able to play in the spring game.
How about your running backs? I was impressed with what I saw from that entire group that you played on Saturday.
I think it's a position of strength for us. And then we didn't have Jamez Ross. He's sitting out the year. He'll play this fall because he was a partial. But, our running back room. And, a guy that's done really well as a walk-on kid is Trey Kennedy. He's really getting better as kind of that fullback spot. I mean, he's really fast and strong and powerful. He's done really well in special teams. Stone Wilson did a really nice job, coming in from Dodge City. Jet Turner had some good plays. I mean, Isaiah only played the first 2 series and we held him out. I mean, he's a special player. And so, yeah, that room is a position of strength for sure.
What'd you make from what you saw from the quarterbacks on Saturday?
Well, there's a lot of things that I liked, but then there's things that we just had self-inflicted on just stuff that we have to be able to, either execute from a mental standpoint or from the physical standpoint. It was really good, video to watch with him. But boy, there were some plays that could have been had that we left on the field. But there was a lot of plays that we did make. So it's hard to get 3 quarterbacks reps when you only get about 50 plays, timing it all out. But overall, I think they all 3 did some really good things. But, there's still 5 more practices. And, we're going to put them through some stuff here the next five 5 practices.
You have some new guys in the secondary. I was kind of impressed with maybe some of the athleticism and the length from some of those guys you brought in.
Yeah, there's, Ife Current did well. Xavier Wells did well. Jamarion Gibson did well. We moved Quaylen McQueen. We recruited him as a slot cover guy, but we had him out at corner because, we wanted to see what he could do there, but we moved him, inside for the scrimmage. We really only had like 1 practice there, but, that's where, he's going to do. Jude Joseph at slot, our nickel position is really, really good. So yeah, there's some things. Step Tolan made some nice plays. We moved him from corner to safety. That was good. Colton Tilford coming in from South Dakota State at safety. He's done some really nice things. So, overall there was some good positive things, but, just like on offense, defense, we gave up a tunnel screen, and their empty formation for a big play, and they hit us on a couple seam balls, and then a couple trick plays got us, but they didn't run the ball against us other than maybe 1 run or so, and so that was good to see.
Well, big week for you next week. You got Loper backers, and then spring practice wraps up with your spring game. I'm sure you're just looking forward to all of that.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody in the Kearney community. The Loper backers banquet is a big deal for us. The live link is live right now, so people can, you can pre-bid on the silent auction items, which has already started. There's some really good items, items for everybody, and so we hope that people will sign up, and even if you can't go, bid on something, because all the money goes to a good cause for us, helping our football program continue to build and get where it needs to be.
And that was UNK head coach Ryan Held. So the Lopers will work through the rest of this week and next week. Then, of course, have the big Loper Backers event in Kearney on April 24th and the annual spring game on the 26th. For KRVN Sports, I'm Jason Jorgensen.